Welcome back to our Wednesday group. Go live. Hello, beautiful ladies. Here we are coming again, up to another, bringing another topic episode to our audience about our online business. Thank you for joining with me here today, all of you. And I'm coming live from Switzerland. I'm mother of three, and I'm Lakshmi here, and been in this business now 3 year complete, running into 4 year. So far, so good. I'm enjoying learning and meeting all these beautiful ladies across the world, which makes even more amazing this journey. So here we are. We as usual, we come to live. We talk about different our what we learn, what we go through, what we gain and struggle, all our story you have, and also partly our business. And so today we thought we probably, it's the business and it's all, sorry, excuse me. It's all about our growth and, taking a risk, doing a different learning, going through the phase. And so we gonna talk today is about everything like mindset, willingness, what is taking out of us, what we're learning as a whole tool. So stay with us until end if you have any question, and let us know where you're joining from. And if you like to be connected with us, just comment in the box. We'll be happy to talk to you. Anyway, so before too long, I'm going to call my sister, Sanjana, all the way from USA. Can you please introduce yourself
Thank you.
and
Thank you.
tell us what you got today for our audience?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Take it away.
Okay.
Or
Thank you.
it's
Thank you
yours.
so much, Dede, for your time and hosting this live again every Wednesday. So, welcome and namaste, everyone. This is Sanjana Rai from Nebraska, USA. I'm living here with my daughter and husband and running this digital business as a full time and also doing my part time job too. Okay, so that's my introduction. So, I'm gonna go with what I bring today. So, yeah, I can talk, Didi, right?
Yeah. Obviously, we are talking about our what it takes to choose be an entrepreneur. So yeah,
Yeah.
regarding that, what you got today? Yes, you can share it
Okay.
straight away.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. So today I bring the what is skills and mindset needed to choose the path of online business ownership. So absolutely, we running a business, right? So mindset. Mind makes huge difference in mindset makes huge difference in our business no matter what. Mindsets plays very strong role in this business. So what I bring today is if we have mindset to willing to learn and grow and adapt the learning challenges whatever we have in this business, we come with that mindset, then we can move ahead, right? So if you come with the mindset, you will learn, you will adapt the all the challenges. It makes it more easier to go or run this business successfully. And every time there's a lot of challenges, a lot of thing in this business. We said every time we said that it's easy, it's simple, not easy, it's simple, everybody can run. But rather than saying that, there is some challenges too, right? So every
Mhm.
time keep that mindsets of keeping ourselves motivations and taking initiative of anything, then that also makes more effective if we running the business in long term, right? And then also what we have other thing is problem solving also plays a very important vital role in here. So anything come up again with the business, so there is a lot of challenge again. So many problems come up. Sometimes we learning and growing because everyone we start with this scratch, right? So there's a lot of problem because we don't know nothing in this business. Even in my experience. I don't know nothing about social media, and I didn't know any. I'm not the tech savvy person. I'm not the experienced in social media. So so many challenges I face. But every time I take initiative, I take to solve the problems. There are so many tools that we can find our problem. Then let's take a chat gpt, right? Chat gpt is getting famous, right, every day. So everything, whatever we have problem, then we can ask with the chat gpt. So we have to take that steps that we will solve our problem, and then with the help of all those tools. If not, we cannot get it, then we go with our leaders, our mentor, our coaches, and our huge community is always there to solve our problem. Like also the another thing is time management and organization is also really 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 important to run a successful business, right? So we have our personal life, our business life. There is so many things. So we always have to have to how to um, set our time, right? So what is more priority in that time? So those are all the things we keep in our mindset. That is, this is how I'm gonna do. We if we are already set with all those stuff, then it's more easier to run this business ownership. Okay, so that's all. I think I took a little bit longer. So getting back to the
That's great. No, that's great. That's great. Of course, yes. Of course, when you have a challenges, there is any challenges, any obstacle, any setback, there is always a solution as well. Then when we have failed, when we get setback, that's the opportunity to learn further and get more and get stronger. So thank you very much for sharing that, Sanjana. Now I'm gonna go with Mama Eunice. Hello, Eunice. Can you please, as we're talking about our entrepreneurship, what it takes to choose become an entrepreneurship? So, what you got today for us, Mama Eunice? Can you please introduce yourself and say to our audience? Thank you.
All
Take it
right.
away. Floor is yours.
Thank you so much for having me again, and I welcome everyone to this awesome Wednesday afternoon. Again, my name is Eunice. I'm a mom of four. I'm a teacher, and also a proud owner of digital business. Thank you for having me again. And today we're talking about how much risk are people are willing to take in exchange for freedom. When you are talking about freedom, trust me, everybody desires freedom. Don't want to take a time for freedom of time, finances, and choices. Right. So we all need freedom. But let me tell you something. Freedom often required, uh, a level of risk, most especially when you are getting into venture into any business. Because if you need the freedom, yes, it's good. But what do you do to acquire that freedom? Because nothing changes if nothing change. If you don't take a step, if you don't take that risk, everything in life is a risk. Business, even going into going into a relationship is a risk. Doing business is a risk. Traditional business that we do is a risk. So people think when it comes to online business, oh, it's a risk, it's a scam. Go into it. Like my people used to say, do your due diligence and go into it, venture into it, look at it, study it before you can, make your choice and making right choices in order for you to enjoy that freedom later. Everybody loves it. We want it. Sometimes you have to take a step of faith, come out of your comfort zone, and create a better future for you and for your family. Let me let you know, starting a business or starting anything at all, something very new, you take the risk. Doing nothing is even a risk. But the question is, what risk you take today, that is going to bring a better life for you and your family, that will bring growth into the family, that will even give you peace of mind. It's what people, all of us and everyone that is watching us have to look at at this time. When you are starting a new business, just like me, lots like all of us, our fear, our doubt, our you know, a kind of anxious anxiety of, is it really good? Am I doing the right thing? Is it going to work out? But we take a step of faith anyway, and we go into it. So, not doing anything at all is a risk, and that risk landed whosoever into nothing at the end of it all. But taking the step of faith, and you took that risk, it might be what you have been waiting for. It might be answer to the prayer you have been praying. It might be, an open door opportunity to you and your family. So learning a new skill or investing time, it's a personal growth that we have to go into it, most especially in any business at all. So step out of your comfort zone, make that choice, look into it, and make your decision. Freedom is not just about now, it's about creating choices for yourself, for your family, for the future. So that is all I have for us today. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Of course, absolutely. I agree that everything in the life is a risk. If you see in the world, if you're looking, if you're hearing, if you're listening, the biggest risk taker or smallest risk taker, people quite often they are successful and they achieve their desire and dream, fulfill their life with their desire is a risk taker. But having said that, our online business is you are not taking that much risk at all. This is not a brain surgeon to you're not taking your life risk or somebody else because you are not looking what to do. You already we have the system already provided. So joining in our entrepreneurial journey is not that much a risk. And also what we provide you to you like all entrepreneurs take the risk but they calculate the risk. It's not random kind of risk. You're not taking random business on your head or on your lap because we have a system created for you to success. So this business is not even the high risk is, and also we provide you the information where we talk about 149. Once you pay that, which is refundable, you calculate your risk there, how much is risk, and you see there's very little risk to go wrong with this business, right? Then
Mhm.
again it comes with it, that follows with your mindset. So that's what it anyway. Thank you, Eunice, to sharing this. And now I'm gonna go to all the way to Mexico. Sonia, can you
Mhm.
please introduce yourself and what you got today for our audience? Can you please share it? Take it away.
Yeah,
Road is yours.
thank you very much, Laxmi, for this space. Thank you, girls. Um, yeah, for those of you who still don't know me, my name is Sonia Andrade. I'm originally from Mexico. I'm a mom and a wife. I'm an empty nester right now. I have two grown up sons, and I'm staying at home right now. I worked as a bilingual teacher for almost 20 years, and back in 2024, I decided to dive into entrepreneurship after so many years teaching. And that's why this topic, it's something that I said, wow, I really like this topic because it's about security, why some people choose security and why some others choose entrepreneurship. And I like it because I've been on both sides. And I can tell you that, first of all, the security, something that we are looking for, it's a lower financial uncertainty when we have a job, and some other things to take into consideration are that some people, at some point, we value the security, the stability that a job can bring you. Also, like having the same the routines that you already know what you have to do each month. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. I've been there, as I said. In fact, I lived uh, like that for many years. And I am really grateful for what that part of my life gave me at that point. Because years ago, My kids were growing up. I had the possibility to have my kids with me in the same school where I was working. At that point, that's what I needed. I needed stability. I needed the security, to provide something for my kids. But then my kids grew up, they went up to college, and that's when a new stage in my life came. I challenged myself and I said, you know what, Sonia? You need to pursue your dream. This is your time. You need to take the next step. Um, if you want to really do something serious, to dive into entrepreneurship, you need to challenge yourself and take that step, and start learning and do everything you need to do to build your project. So that's what I did. I started learning. Something to take into consideration also when you dive into entrepreneurship is that, well, you spent so many years in the same career that you became comfortable. Everything is familiar for you. And but when you dive into entrepreneurship, you have, or you enter into something uncomfortable, you begin learning new things, you begin trying new things. That feels so uncomfortable at the beginning. But you know what? It's because you are growing. You're learning, you're growing, you're becoming a better version of yourself. And something more that you need to take into consideration when you are starting a project, a business, an entrepreneurship is that not every opportunity is a good or a real opportunity. You need to do your research. You need to check out if it's a real community, a supportive community with values like this one. This is an amazing community with an amazing system. You need to check out if it has a training, a system. And, if you want to start with a project, you need to ask all the questions, all the doubts you have. You need to put them on the table to your coach, to your mentor, so you are sure what you're going to do since the beginning. So this is my message for all of you out there who are listening, who want to start with a project, with a business, that it's not only about starting a business, a project, it's also about growing personally and professionally, about, like I said right now, becoming a better version of yourself while you're growing something, you're creating something for your future and for your family. So, yeah, that's my message for you, for all the people out there. Thank you very much for listening, for your patience. Back to you, Laxmi.
Thank you very much. Absolutely, entrepreneurship requires taking a challenge, willingness to learn, because it also is routine you have to build your own, and of course you build something meaningful which is gonna last and it's gonna be stable for you and for your future generation. So here we go, because obviously, thank you all three beautiful entrepreneurs ladies and my business partners sharing that meaningful, very valuable thoughts, and which is of course reality related to this online business. Yes, of course, entrepreneurship is a lifestyle choice. It's not a job choice, the like career choice, right? So we all know success requires the courage and commitment, and of course consistency is we everything is matters here mostly, right? When you're consistent, that becomes your habit, just like going your job. But job is because you do that because that's your routine. If you don't go to the job, you don't get the pay. Because sometimes we can slip up, people can, with entrepreneurship, okay, because it's your own. If you are your own, you can easily slip out. That's where we come, say, talk about consistency and commitment. If you commit as much as you are committing to your 9 to 5 job with your own business running, your success will shoot up over the roof after that. And that will be your own. And you put the stamp there. You are not putting the stamp for somebody else's. It's your own. And that's the difference. And the people who really understand the what it takes to be entrepreneurship, those do take courage, do commit to their choices, do, no matter how they feel, they will get back. No matter how many times they fail, they will get back. And that takes some huge courage and consistency. So to know your value and strength and goals, people choose those paths to align with their life, the life they want, right? So freedom and responsibility, of course, they could go hand to hand with entrepreneurship. But when you're working with the job, with the doing with 9 to 5, I'm not against that, but only because I started this entrepreneurship and I came to enlighten myself. We are doing 9 to 5 jobs years and years and years, but because we taking that our responsibility to fulfill our, to keep our with our, bring the food to our family, right? There was 10, 15 years ago, maybe 20, 50 years ago, there wasn't many choice to do entrepreneurship, especially online world. There wasn't existed. So people, we didn't have a choice but go find a work. Obviously, finding work is, yes, you fulfilling the responsibilities, but that's not the way you want the freedom. Of course, there is always life. You want something, you have to give up another thing, right? But being entrepreneurship, you don't. You can have a balanced life. So thank you very much, ladies, to sharing your valuable thoughts and all the points. Excuse me, I don't know. My throat is going. Excuse me. I think it's so hot here in Switzerland. I'm drinking a lot of ice cold water in the drink, my water. So my throat is gonna be tough. Anyway, thank you again. And thank you for showing off for your business and sharing your powerful, valuable thoughts. And we'll be back next week, same time, same place. And what I'm going to say is, in the end, before we say bye bye, if you guys are willing to learn about this online business, curious about it, just message one of us. We'll be happy to help you, or visit our website. Some of us, we have a website, and do put your name and email, register with that, and watch our free webinar. Or you can follow us on the Facebook. Everybody is on the Facebook. So if you are on the Facebook, you are already halfway there becoming an online entrepreneur. So yes, do go to, if you visit our pages, you will find our all the information is not that difficult to contact us. So yes, we are here to help you. We would like to help you. That's what we learn, and we give people, we teach, and we take and give together. So thank you, Leggy, once again. Bye bye for today, and take care. And everybody, thank you for watching us. We can
Thank
part of
you.
the world, you guys, you were connecting, or I know some of the watching, but we didn't say anything. Anyway, take care. God bless you all. Look after yourself and look after your loved one. See you next Wednesday. Until then, bye bye for now.
Bye.